Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Since my last life update, I've finished my job working as a nanny and I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And I also have received a new job. So the last time I was talking about having job interviews and feeling stressed that I wouldn't get a job, I would be unemployed. But I have a job now and I did my first week last week. This is my second week of my new job. And second week without being a nanny, which is crazy and really sad. I definitely miss being a nanny. It's weird because like they've gone out of town and so I haven't watched them for a few weeks at a time. But knowing that like they're not coming back anytime soon and that I'm not going to see them for a long time, it makes it harder. And I miss being able to like be active during my day, being outside, and just kind of having that sort of freedom during your day has been hard to get used to. The new job that I have, I work as an administrative assistant, so I am sitting down for 2 10-hour days a week. Answering phone calls, making phone calls, answering emails, logging in information, doing research on computers, which is good, and I relatively enjoy it, but the sitting down for 10 hours at a time is really hard on me. I'm only working part-time right now and I'm still kind of trying to decide if I want to find another part-time job. If something comes up where I could be a little bit more active for the other 3 days that I'm not working, I would definitely take it. If not, then I'm sure I'll get used to the sitting down part, so we'll just see what happens, but I'm glad that I have a new job. Yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a change because instead of being able to go outside for the majority of the day, I'm inside for the majority of the day. I still want to make my goals of like hitting 10,000 steps or more a day, which is a lot harder when a big chunk of your day you're sitting. But luckily, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I don't have work, so I can sleep in a bit, which means that on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I am working all day, I can stay up a little bit later to go on like longer walks to get my steps in, which will work for now. I'm a little worried about once winter hits, how that's going to work, just because it will be really cold, especially come 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. I won't really want to be outside because it's cold and dark, so we'll see. I'm sure I will make it through because as long as I have my goals, I'm pretty good at sticking to them. But yeah, working as a nanny was a really great experience. I don't know if I necessarily would do it again. I've played with the idea in my head because I've missed it so much, but the goodbyes are too hard, and with me dealing with emetophobia, that was always something that I was stressing about like every single day at work. Are the kids going to be sick today? Especially come Sunday nights, I would really stress about it because I hadn't seen them for several days, so I didn't know how they were, even though like sicknesses like that can come up like that, which they did the last week of work. The little girl ended up getting sick along with it the same day, Emily, so like nowhere was safe for me in that way, but we survived and the rest of the week was pretty good. It was crazy busy with packing and everything. Like I had this whole list of fun things that I wanted to do with the kids, but we ended up not doing any of them because of sicknesses and then dentist appointments, and I had job interviews, which I got the job on my last week of work. I got the job that I would start the next week. So that was truly a blessing to have that, just so that way I'm not out of work, which is really nice. But yeah, it's kind of sad to think that it's all over because I did that for a long time. And those kids were just as big of a part of my life as I was of their lives. Since they're younger, it will make less of an impact on their lives to not have me in it anymore. as it will for me, just because as an adult, those were 5 years of my adult life that I was with these children, and then they're just gone. For them, it's 5 years of their young childhood life, and then I'm just gone, or 2 years for the little boy. So like, they won't really remember too much of it. I think that's all that I'll talk about. Sorry this is a super rambly video, but I'm grateful that I have a new job, and that I survived my last week of work because it was a little rough there for a bit. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!